Thomas! Thomas! Let me out of here! Come on, please! Just for a moment. 1 second. Hate it in here, Thomas. I'm going mad. I know you're there. Come on, please. Thomas.
And Nick is not really taking jail time very easily.
Thomas!
He's really not taking it, man. Like, damn. And we're clearly not having a good time here, it seems. Alright, 16 days. That many number continues still. 330 plus 197. That was not a really big payout that day. Then again, it was only for like 2 places. It's like a couple of hours. Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Agent York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
Oh man, here we are again. I'm finally going to get the chance to tell my story. Episode 3, 14, Tea Break. Ah, okay. Well, I wonder if I'll be able to solve this really quick. I think you just have to go through like a certain number of doors, eventually find your way out. Oh well, never mind. Who the hell is this person? I don't know. Well, I know who it is.
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
Yes, I'm going alone.
I do. It's better than staying here.
Very well then. Off you go, Mr. York.
That took like no time at all. Did the game crash? I think the game may have crashed.
Look carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone that you love.
Well, that was unnecessarily creepy. We've had like 3 loading screens in the last like minute. It's like suspiciously quiet.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank God the music came. Oh no, it's gone again.
Mr. Morgan, do you want a refill?
Yes. Thank you.
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
Coffee is a vital, investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now. It says to hurry, and the first letter of each line is H-A-R-R-Y. Hurry to Harry. Looks like the time that he was talking about has come. Let's go pay the problematic rich boy who owns half of the town a visit. Polly, I think I'm going to go see Harry today.
Oh, really? He's a little strange, but I think he's the most trustworthy one around here. I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
Of course. Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
I'll see you later, Polly.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee? Don't you want a refill? Your coffee!
Okay, you guys aren't gonna have to experience that, but I'm gonna have to find, or I'm gonna have to try and re-record that cutscene because the audio was all fucked up for me. Here's Kaysen.
Hey, am I still a suspect?
No.
Okay, well, good. My wife and I have been living separately for over 3 years now. Diane, she's a single woman, so this shouldn't be a problem.
That's true.
I feel so bad for Diane, though. Gosh. Did you find out who did it?
I can't discuss that.
Yes, of course. I understand. You don't have to tell any of the folks around town about me and Diane, do you?
No, I won't do that. But it's a small town. I'm sure the rumors have started already. Nothing to be ashamed of, right? What's there to worry about?
Nothing in particular. No, nothing at all. I'm clean as the sheets in this hotel. What's with that look? We don't have a problem, right?
It looks like Kaysen is involved with another woman in town. We can only hope it isn't Emily.
That would be pretty gross. Oh, look, he's getting up again. Can I talk to him?
You?
I can take a walk, right? I'm not leaving town, don't worry.
You?
You know, it's just kind of suspicious. Yeah, the audio was all fucked up. I know if you have bones, you can find bones that Willie will take, and that starts a side quest. You can talk to Polly. May want to change the suit. Though it will be cloudy in the morning, we should have clear sky later. Let's talk to Polly.
Oh, Hi.
What can I do for you, Mr. Morgan? See what you got, Polly. You still have the rainy stripe, cola, coffee, root beer. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, cigarettes. I need cigarettes. Give me the cigarettes, Polly. Wait, is it like 5 each? That's why it's $100. Damn. A chocolate bar? Sweet. I know we can talk to her, but I don't want to talk to her just yet. I want to actually tell my story that I'm trying to tell. I was supposed to record this like over 3 hours ago now. And I'll tell you the reason why I didn't. I was actually setting up a crib that we've bought. And, God. It's starting to look like it's getting dirty. We'll switch over to this one. I like this one. It's also the one Emily gave us. Send it for cleaning. Sweet. But yeah, I set up the crib, which I honestly expected to only take about an hour at most, maybe a little bit over an hour. But I ran into problems. Really bad problems, if I'm being honest. I hated it. What does Wesley have? Yeah, he's got the shotgun now. Got shotgun shells. Kind of want to... Oh, it's a sword. We have the saber and we have a sword. Cool. But yeah, I set up the crib, and God, it was such a pain in the ass. A couple of reasons. Number one, the directions actually said the crib was unidirectional, which meant like it didn't matter which side you set it up on. It would fit together the same either way. No, that is not what fucking happened. The holes that are drilled are at a certain space, and they have a certain countersink for it. So after I got through a little bit of it, I realized, hey, that's not actually right. And I assumed maybe the holes were a little bit different on one side, so I took apart the 2 pieces that I put on, put them back the other way. But then when I tried putting it together again, it still did not fit together.
Hi.
Let's talk to Polly. Mr. Morgan, why not invite a girl your own age? What about Emily, perhaps? I did that. So, yeah, I thought it was just slightly different. That's what the problem was. No, that is not what the problem was. The problem was, on one side, because it had a headboard and a footboard, the holes for both of them were not aligned properly. On one side, so say if I'm looking at it like one way, the left side of the crib, the holes were not aligned correctly. So, what I had to do, I had to dig out my drill, because I was honestly just going to use the Allen key that came with it to set it up. So I had to dig out the drill, and I tried drilling holes into it. Only problem is, I have not charged my drill in I don't know how long, so it needed to charge. So I had to wait anyways half an hour for it to charge. And even then, it still wasn't charged enough, so I had to keep waiting. I was like waiting like 10-15 minutes. Drilled a hole, had to wait another 10-15 minutes, drill another hole, so I ended up waiting like 40 minutes for the drill to charge, about as much as I could. But then I still had to use it, since I made new holes that weren't the right size. I made them a little smaller, so the screw had wood to bite into. So I had to like slowly, by hand, by the Allen key, and by the drill, slowly turn the screws for the new holes that I drilled in, so I didn't crack the wood or stripped out the bolts, anything like that. And not only that, talking about stripped bolts, they had, it was a bolt, and there was a bolt holder that you would put in like a different hole to the side to hold that bolt in. Well, about 3 of those caps had some fucked up threads. So it was a pain in the ass to get the bolt into it. I keep saying bolt and screw interchangeably, but they mean the same thing to me. I had to really work on getting them in because they didn't have extras, and it's held in by 4 on each side. Technically, 8 in total, 8 bolts. No, 12 bolts in total. So I had to be gentle about doing that. And then on top of that, doing all this was awkward enough because I'm only one person. Rachel was sleeping, so she could not help me keep it together to line up the bolt holes. If you ever put furniture together, have someone else help you because you have to get in some weird-ass, awkward positions to get them to line up. And it is a pain in the ass. Especially if it's a crib, because there's a lot of large pieces.
York, I can't find Thomas. Was he here?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
I've been trying, but he's not answering.
What about Nick?
No problem with him. He's calmed down a little. He's still saying he didn't do it. Nick said that Thomas disappeared sometime during the night. He kept calling for him, but Thomas stopped responding. I'm a bit worried. George has asked for permission to search for Thomas.
I understand that things have been hard for Thomas, but surely he's just resting at home. But I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing.
Okay. As far as I know, Thomas always calls in when he needs a day off.
We're human, and so we are limited. As far as you know, there haven't been any serial killings here before, right?
That's right, but that's not...
Emily, I'm going to see Harry today.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
He did invite me over, though. It would be bad manners not to accept.
Are you really an FBI agent? I think the FBI would take a more logical approach to investigations.
But Emily, serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic.
He's got a point.
Thus, you can't hope to capture such a killer using only logic. That's why I'm going to see Harry. You go with George and find Thomas.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Great. Thanks.
Don't get in the crappy car, York. You got your car over there.
I was an idiot for thinking he might be a good pick. I really need to work on my taste in men.
Why is one of your eyes closed? She really, thinking that? She's like, ah, damn. Why is she, hobbling around? What the hell happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. The game just crashed. Again. Oh boy, we're going to be at this for a bit, I think. Well, you know what? Honestly, this gives me a chance to just talk about what I was going to keep talking about. But yeah, crib took me 2 hours to put together, 2.5 really, at the end of it, after clean up and stuff, putting the mattress in. Pain in the ass. And I know there are times for me, I kind of take my time when I put stuff together. For instance, today too, I also fixed our faucet in our bathroom. I really just I thought I had to replace the cartridge for one of the handles, because it's a dual handle one, for hot and cold water. I thought I had to replace the cartridge. No, I had to replace a stem extender, because it had snapped off, because for the longest time we've had trouble turning on our cold water, and eventually just got to the point that the handle was just spinning unless you really bared into it. It was... that actually didn't take me too long, honestly. That only took me about 45 minutes going to the store, putting it in, and then we were good to go. Alright, I'm going to see if I can skip this, see if maybe this will help. Hey, there we go. Okay. The old skippage. So who's going to make the food then if Thomas is missing? That's a good question. I kind of want to try that then. Do we have full food? We do. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, God, they just... Like I said, I know sometimes I take my time putting together furniture. I actually told Rachel that. Oh, fuck. I don't think the car's supposed to be this fast.
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit Harry? That's fine by me.
Hang on. I think something's fucked up. Uh-huh. This is the thing I was telling you about before. the game is not running right. Because look at how jittery this is. And in fact, I get in the car. Look how fucking fast this fucker is going. Like, oh my god. Like going fucking light speed. Holy shit. Well, that explains the crashes. Oh my god. This was a terrible car to pick. Maybe I should have just had George take me somewhere.
Zach, we've ended up with a third victim.
No, you're gonna have to wait, York. Oh boy. I think the game is like incredibly unstable right now. I don't think driving would be a good idea. Let's go to the sheriff's department. So yeah, who's gonna make us the food? I seriously wonder who's gonna make the food then.